guys, welcome. Messages to divine feminine and masculine. New moon in Gemini. What's happening? We're going within. And we're going within for a reason. There's information for us within that's connected to our divine blueprint. And this is connected to the beginning of time. It's also our connection to our soul. We are removing the pieces of ourself that are not self. And we're going to string together all the pieces of self and create the whole. We've been activated. We discussed this message on our last reading. I'm going to link it down below for anyone who hasn't checked it out yet and would like to. It's very beneficial. Not only are we doing this, we're also receiving information within. That's key, and that'll be on a future reading. Today I want to figure out what we are magnifying, because something is being magnified here through the feminine energy and what's being created through the sphere. And I really believe it's connected to the horse, the solar deity, and that high voltage energy with the horse that we're creating with our Merkaba. And we're going to go up, 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 up. We're going to raise our vibe because New Earth is very high vibe. So we must be high vibe. And we know we're creating New Earth through us. We're the builders. And there it is. But we have to be high vibe enough to see it. We got to raise up. And that's through harmony. And right now it's all about the harmonics. Because the harmonics are what is restoring balance. And the masculine and feminine are a part of this. Along with the inner child right now. That's also key within transformation. And our connection to the divine, and expanding this Fibonacci sequence and spiral, because we're expanding with it. We're expanding with it with the universe, with Mother Earth. This is big. We're expanding, guys. We're not going in this loop anymore. We're going in this loop. Out. We're not going in a downward spiral. We're going in an upward spiral, because we're flying. This equates to, the raise in our vibration equates to flying, equates to freedom. This is what they've shown me. Now, the High Priestess is connected to this message here from Archangel Haniel. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation provides valuable information. Be at peace. Now, this is connected to the moon. And tomorrow we will be officially having the official new moon in Gemini reading. As we're connecting to the moon, we're connecting to the energy of the opposites, the whole. We're connecting to the dark and the light. This has to do with that solar deity and the raise in vibration, because that's our expansion with spirit. That's connecting our soul to our spirit and rising up. And that's through the divine. And this is connected to the star. And the star right now is our connection to the past, the dark ages, the Piscean, and the future, the golden ages, the age of Aquarius, and what we are creating, the healing that is happening in between. And lo and behold, what is within this star card? The Merkaba, as well as our connection to our ancients. In ancient Egypt right now especially, Mesopotamia, the cradle of life, the cradle of civilization. And we have been hanging out with Mesopotamia, traveling back in time, doing some time travel, seeking some knowledge. What a blast that was. Thank you guys for joining me on our field trip. Right now, the energies at play are the Prince of Cups with That's the masculine. And the Empress being the feminine. The Prince of Cups being the masculine, because the masculine is the energy, and the energy must be in the vibration of unconditional love. Transformative. Dolphin energy. Through the moon, through our soul, with our spirit. The Empress. The great divine feminine. The birthing. The connection to La Luna herself and Mother Earth, as well as Venus. And Venus is helping us to ground love, to materialize it, and to help us fight the devil energies. Thank you, Venus. Thank you for helping us fight the devil. This has everything to do with what we're going within here to do. This has connected to the tower, and this is the most perfect imagery I've ever seen to what they have shown me visually. This is the rearrangement of pieces to create the whole, and the removal of what's toxic, what's not ours, what's artificial, because right now we have artificial pieces within us, and we're not balanced and we're not natural. And this transformation, this part of the transformation that we've come to, this part of the voyage, this part of the expansion, the path, the journey, which way word you want to put in that box in order to explain this, is about the removal of what is not ours, what is artificial. It's not natural, because we need what is natural in order to take us home. Because it's like the monarch butterfly. The monarch butterfly naturally knows how to migrate home. We need to know how to migrate home. And what's artificial within us is keeping us from a higher vibration. And it also is making us sick because it's toxic, and we're healing. We're healing to come back to whole, to self, to one. And this is a deeper connection to the divine. And it's through the energy of the child. And there is the child. And we're putting the pieces together in order to restore this. This is the connection to everything. This is everything. And this is also creating a better future for all the children. And healing from the devil energies. Saving the children from the devil energies. And we're going to use patience. And we're going to use the energies of La Luna and connect to our rhythms and cycles in order to do that. And our rhythms and cycles naturally are connected to the universe's rhythms and cycles, because this is about this raise in vibration. This is about being able to raise our vibration high enough to see new earth of the creation through us. And this is also about that bridge, the bridge we're creating from old earth to new earth through us. There's a connection there. There's a connection from old earth to new earth, and there's some symbolism there of going within, and that's connected to the Four of Wands. And that is in channeled information that we're going to go to next. And then we're going to see what's happening here. Here is our channeled information for the masculine and feminine message today. And I was called just to have it in one message. The High Priestess is connected to the North Node, our life's purpose right now. The 6th house is connected to the North Node and our routine, our patterns right now, our patterning, and the patterning we create with on a daily basis, everyday life. And this is connected to health and healing, and how we're going to heal, how we're going to expand, because everything has to do with now how we're going to expand and heal is the raise in the vibration that we're discussing. That's connected to that high voltage horse right now. Taurus. That is connected to the 6th house. I have grounding new patterning through our connections and creation of unconditional love. And that's what the masculine and feminine are creating together. The feminine helping with the creation part, and the masculine helping with the unconditional love part of things. That's what they're showing me is happening. And this is through our materialization of the matter, the feminine energy, expanded with the energy, the masculine. And I'm going to say that again without the word energy, just so that it makes some more sense to resonate. This is the materialization of the matter, the feminine, and it's expanded with the energy, the masculine. And that is connected to our 7th house partnerships, and that's where restoring balance through equality, and that restoring balance equals equality, harmony being created between energies. And this is a new frequency. They're showing me that this is a new frequency because we're expanding off the Fibonacci sequence and spiral, and that's also something that's new. This is connected to Gemini, I think. And that's why we're working with the mind right now, and a recalibration from the mind to the body. And they've shown me that we're going to bring the mind into the body. That's what's happening. And this is going to help us with our connection of the mind, body to the soul. And we're going to, okay, I'm going to put it like this. We're going to bring the mind down into the body to connect with the soul, with our spirit. Our spirit's coming. So how I wrote it down was Gemini, I think, connection of mind, body to the spirit through the soul. And this is the connection between the moon, the soul, authentic self, the 10th house, the world, connection to us through the planet, Mother Earth, and that is connected to our wisdom and maturity. And why we're going to bring spirit within and go down with our mind and connect to the body within, because then whatever information we're finding deep within here, we're expanding with it back out. And we need the help of Pisces in order to do so right now. And Scorpio is also giving us a hand. We figured out yesterday, and we know we're in the energy of Taurus. And now we've added Gemini. We have the elements, elemental party. Ooh. Okay, yeah. All right. I was having a little bit of fun there. Whew, raising the vibes. Now, right now they've shown me this is all connected to the Hanging Man. And the Hanging Man is connected to the Sage of Flames, the Adaptive Cups, and that equals to the Master of Cups, which equals the Lovers, and this is all happening through the Two of Cups, which is the balance restored, and the Four of Wands. That is the connection to New Earth. And channeled message, faith is our ticket to New Earth, and this is connected to the high voltage lost my wording. High voltage horse. The solar deity. See, when I get too far into channeling, guys, I always lose my wording. Because I'm channeling so deep. And my right brain starts really connecting to my left brain, and I start mixing words, and wow. It's wild up in there. Now, let's get a message from La Luna. Let's just start off. I want to ask her right now. La Luna, what is this regarding? What is this regarding? And we know when we have our elemental party of connection, the elements coming together as one with us. It's through our spirit where the magic happens, guys. This is a very blessed and sacred time. And I never knew how sacred it was till I showed up at the freaking party. This is connected to Aquarius, New Earth, the star. And you guys, I'm really going to pick up the camera right now, because you guys are going to see how this fell on the ground, and then we're going to come back because I have to show you how this fell down, and I'm not going to be cutting it, of course, because I want you to see it. This is live, man. This is live right now. What's going down? Okay, come on down here with me. We're going to head on down here. Oh, I apologize about the crash. Look at how this pile of cards fell. Okay? Look, Venus, love, everything we discussed when we were discussing what's going down. So Venus is helping us to ground love. Let's see what's here, and we're going to sit down with Cancer, Gemini, the third house, our messages with part of our fortune increase, the Ten of Pentacles. And of course, because we're grounding, we're working with the Pentacles energy, because we're healing from the devil energies through the earth with the heavens, the light through the earth, the dark, and we're healing through us, and we're facing the shadows. We're putting the light on the shadows. We're healing from the harm, and we will be receiving a message. Let's stand up and discuss this. Okay, guys, that was incredible. I really wish a camera could be following on my shoulder at all times so you guys could see all the incredible things that's happening. But you know what? This is my journey. This is my path. You guys got to go off and be off doing your own. Having your own experience. We just join up here as Three of Pentacle pals in order to resonate, heal, and expand. Because we've all arrived as creators and bridges and builders of new earth. We're banding together. We are the communities. It's like, you know, very, very, very blessed and humbled. It's beautiful. Venus is an incredible, incredible power, entity, energy. Thank you, Venus. There's our connection right there. Now, this is connected to Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. And our divine blueprints, us, who we are. See, what we are birthing is connected to us and the dawns of time. The dawns of civilization. This is very ancient. We're going to be getting a message on this. There's a third eye activation. And this is the North Node transitioning from Cancer into Gemini. And we've moved from the connection to our parental figures. Because this is very much like the relationship between mother and child. Okay, the nurturer energy. And how do we parent thyself? How do we nurture thyself? How do we use the feminine energy? How do we use the masculine energy? And this is a very emotional connection. The water. This is connected to the moon. This is the moon card in the tarot. Now we have the energy of air. The lovers coming together, the energy of opposites to unite to create the whole. Through the divine with the moon. And we have our fortune increase, part of it. Because the other part of it is the Ten of Cups. This being the Ten of Pentacles, and of course we're going to be expanding. But we're expanding through the Cosmic Cross. And the Cosmic Cross is, wow, it's a whole bunch of energies put in play in order to push and pull us, and literally we have to shapeshift and have a metamorphosis, transform. Okay, and this is connected to Aquarius and of course Saturn, our truth. That's healing from the Three of Swords. With the energy of Aquarius, New Earth, the Golden Ages. And we're going to use the energy of Chiron, healing. And speaking of the Cosmic Cross, here it is. It's the Grand Cross, the Provoker. And that's how we're going to get from this space to this space. Shape-shifting. Confirmation right there from that squeaky door, guys. I'm telling you, the universe speaks to you in many ways. You just got to listen. Be in tune. Listen. Okay, I want to confirm this now. So this is what's being magnified. What's being magnified is love. Love is being magnified. The connections. To make the connections of unconditional love. Okay, let's clarify it. Which way am I being called to go? The Nine of Swords, which is the Nine of Airships. We're going down. We're going down, down, down. Something's shifting here. This is the beginning of the shift. Whoa, I felt the energy of freaking spirit. Of course, Lady of Submersibles. Queen of Cups. We gotta go within, deep within. We need the Captain of Engines. That's the King of Wands. Now we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Mother, father energies. Mom and dad. We need you guys. This guy looks like Morpheus. He really reminds me of Morpheus. And which pill do you want to take? The red pill or the blue pill? Well, we're taking the pill. The pill that's connected to our truths. Because it's time for us to take the sadness. We're going to take the pill of the truth and just deal with this shit. It's time to go within. Why? We're going to see something reflected back to us when we go within. Yep. We have another message. The Three of Vengeance. And this is the Three of Wands. Forward momentum. Change. This is after the change we move forward. We allow change. Because we restore balance between the light and the dark. Through peace of mind right now. Through facing the shadows and creating peace. It's just facing what we fear. This is partnership also. This is truce. This is a truce. This is an equal playing field. This is a bridge. Bridge over troubled water in order to make a truce. And it's connected to the messenger of engines, which is the messenger of flames, messenger of fire. And that's connected to our Ace of Engines. And we need this right now. Because this is connected to what the masculine and feminine are creating within the sphere, the void, and expanding with. This is connected to our fortune increase and what's happening here with the Grand Cross. Now, we're going to see, because this message is connected to the third house, and I want you to see she's looking back. She's looking back into the past as she moves forward. And there's a reason for that, and we're going to find out why. It's connected to why, okay, it's connected to our vibrations and why we're either at a lower vibration or a higher vibration. And we're going to go within. That's why we're going within. We're going to go within because we're going to restore. We're going to repair the mechanism. Because see, this is what they're showing me. Okay, now it's starting to make sense, guys. This little guy, where we started off right here, going within, where is he gone? The bug. It's broken down. Something within, like we discussed, something within it, it's not working properly. So it's actually descending. And it doesn't know it's descending. And we need to raise its vibration. But we need to go within. So it's descending within for a reason. So we're going to go within in order to go really high. And it has something to do with what we're going to see with in here. And let's see what it's connected to. What's being activated within this space. And guys, we're going to be going within next week here, because right before we go within, we're meeting up with the devil. And we're going to meet up with the devil, so we're extremely prepared before we go within. And I think there's one other side reading we're going to be having. We're seeing through our illusions to raise our vibration right there. That is a raise in vibration, but first we're going to descend. And it is confirmed it's connected to the Five of Cups. And we will be restoring balance because the Two of Pentacles is right underneath that. All right. We know we started off, what was the first card out? Our anxiety. We're dealing with our anxiety. Our anxiety is, it's lowering our vibration. That's why we're going down. And remember solar deity? Well, there it is. Because now we're going to go up, up, up. There's that high voltage electricity. Thanks to the divine and our spirit helping us to raise our vibration. And shine our light from within to without. And we're going to do so through ascension work. This is the world. We expand, and we're expanding with the earth and the heavens through us. This is the key right now in the shift. This is connected to the 10th house. And we're going to do so within. Remember that I told you this has to do with our reflection. Something's going to be reflected back to us within the Five of Cups. That's why we have to go within and see what's reflected back to us, because it's connected to our sorrows. Because whatever is being reflected back to us, and it started off right here, we're going to see our equality. We're going to see our Two of Cups. We're going to see the answer reflected back to us. And we restore balance. And we restore balance of self through our connection of higher self and La Luna. But I want you to see the waters there. The water's there to show our connection to the water energies, the mother energies, the feminine, and our emotions. And why we're using the Cups energy right now, why the Cups energy is so important for this transformation. But we need all the other elements. All the other elements are just as important. We're all equally as important. We're not tearing each other down anymore. We're not playing that game. We're all equally as important. We've entered New Earth. And we deal with our heartache. And of course, we're victorious from healing by creating the vibration of unconditional love in order to do all this work. And we know it's healing from competitiveness. This is the difference. This is being in competitive mode. I'm better than you, you're better than me. Someone always has to have a different vibration than someone else. This isn't equality, this is hierarchy, this is dominance, this is dominion. You know, we're still separate. This is, we are one through our flame. We are one through our connection to the divine, to the all, through understanding unconditional love. And we go from the south node with the 10 of orbs and look at all that heavy energy that's weighing us down. That's just going, once again, we're going down. We're gonna, of course, we know, create our equality. So this is where we begin to really raise our vibration. This is our connection to the 2. And we're gonna go from the 8 to the 6 in order to connect to the 2 and the 10. And there's the purification of our soul. We come back to 1. We've done it. This is where we've done purification of the soul, and we've removed what's artificial. Now this is natural. This is natural. And now look, we're manifesting, and we know because we have got our flame is activated, and we've done solar plexus sacral chakra healing with a recalibration to the root. Our flame's lit. And it's through our heart now. Because now it's beaming through our heart. And look at what we're doing here. And look at an indigo child, and he's holding a crystal. And we've come home. We've come back to 1. We've come back to within. And within is connected to us being a starseed. For all of you starseeds that are joining me here. And that is somehow part of our path right now. That's what they're showing me. That this message is going to be connected to what's happening within. This is symbolism. They're showing me the spheres. The sphere that the feminine has been creating with. It's going down within. And we're bringing it down within. We're going to connect to authentic self. We're going to connect to our soul with our spirit. And something's going to be implanted there and birthed. And we're going to see a reflection of what we need to see in order to see love and create authentic love. And there it is. The 4 of crystals, the 4 of earth. That is our solar plexus back within working order. We restore balance here. This is where the shift, there's another shift. Now where are we going? Let's ask the child. Guys, and this is where our gifts are really amped up and activated. Oh, my ears ringing, confirmation, I just got hit. Our gifts are brought online to a whole new depth. They have a whole new meaning. This is our gifts being amped up with the solar deity. Change. The flow. Healing with our chakras. And look, the balance. And we know this is about the balance of the dark and the light. There it is. Confirmed. 2 of Pentacles is key right now in the shift because it's helping us to restore balance. There is the creation of unconditional love. Karmic scales, balance, justice achieved. This is where we freed the feminine from the chains around her neck and the masculine from the chains around his libido. We followed our synchronicities and signs. We've restored balance through universal patterning. We ended crisis on the path of the moon. We found through our passions, we became enthusiastic. This is where we restored energy because we apply the feminine energy from the unknown. We apply the knowledge we are seeking from the unknown, and it's connected to new patterning, and we apply it here, and it's connected to inner child healing. So the information we seek, whatever's reflected back to us, we come back and we apply that here. And it is connected to the Eight of Pentacles, our inner child healing, and that's where we're creating from the 5D to the 3D and grounding it here. This is working with spirit. And we're healing from our fears. And this is healing with the heavens and earth through us. This is the connection to the masculine and feminine energies. And now we're going to birth what we've been connecting on with the masculine and feminine. We're going to apply the spheres of knowledge to the cocoon. And then it will be birthed. And that has to do with the Queen of Swords. I mean, it's all right here. It's all pretty much the same cards. This has to do with the collective. And now we've done enough work at this point that we understand it's not about self. It's about we. It was this, like the same thing we were discussing on that previous reading, where, you know, people that have made different choices along their spiritual path and not arguing with other people on their paths, because how you may feel one day, you may feel differently the other. So we're discussing how harm, the shadow energies, really negatively affect the grid for the collective, and it impacts the earth. It's the destruction of life. It's harm. It's toxic. But when we heal with our energy, we're also helping to heal the grid that's connected to Mother Earth, the energy field, the collective. And what are we doing? We're healing the harm. So we're helping to restore life. We're helping to repair life. We're helping to mend life. We're helping to raise the vibration for all. And we're creating new patterning for all, because it's fed into that. And it's like our center is connected to her center. We are one. Her sovereignty is connected to our sovereignty. We are one, and it's through us. And this is the acceptance of the dark. At this point, we've accepted the dark. But we are working with the light. And we add what we've seen, our spheres of knowledge, the energy right here within the Princess of Wands. We add that to the Princess of Discs. And something is birthed there. We expand, because we're going to expand through this cocoon. And when we expand through this cocoon, it looks like this. And this is connected to our truths, the Queen of Swords, the Gemini energy, Lady of Liberty, freedom for all. This is all for one, one for all. There's no hierarchy here. There's no, I have all this and you have none, all that. Like, no, we're equal. We're one. And you're going to honor my universe and I'm going to honor your universe. But we're going to understand that we're sharing Mother Earth, and we got to create in harmony here. We got to create with the balance. And this is connected to the sword of clarity, the sword of the light. This is the King of Pentacles. And we need this energy. This is our connection to Taurus and Venus, and grounding love here, and being determined to ground our light. We know we need the King of Wands. He's already made his presence here. We're going to take this energy, we're going to bring this energy within us. This is going to help us fuel our flame. This is literally the best representation I can actually think of to show that spirit is coming down on in here to connect to the soul and expand with life, with the patterning of life, with the energy of the divine. Like, look at him. Look at him go. And that's going to help us ascend, because we're going to cut out what doesn't serve us through science. We're going to use science to our advantage. This is knowledge. This is patterning. And look at that. It's connected to Mesopotamia and the cradle of life. Right down on in here. And we know the moon is helping us to restore peace. And this is our connection to partnerships and the Libran energy, because we need to restore balance between the dark and the light, the masculine and feminine. And we do so. There is Gemini energy. The lovers, the opposites coming together to unite as one to create the whole, with help from spirit, with help from Mother Earth, with help from higher self, with help from the child. Thank you to the divine. All right. Let's just confirm it. The Page of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. I thought I just saw the Page of Wands. I'm sure I did, but I don't. Oh, with the Six of Swords, and there it is. So we have the Page of Wands. I did see the Page of Wands. I'm losing it, man. Right here. The Princess. Confirmed. I'm losing it to find it. I'm emptying to be filled back up. I'm going down to understand how to go back up. I just gotta go back up. Now, that's the inner child. The inner child is creating. And the inner child is facing the lack of, facing the devil energies, and helping us. Yeah, we free the inner child right here. We're going within to free the inner child, because the inner child is key. It's like we're connecting within and the inner child is connecting without, but this has to do with freedom of some sort. And the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Vessels, and the Two. Through the Hierophant. And there's the Path. The Page of Wands, the Princess of Wands, is going to help restore energy within us to continue on the path. With the Nine of Wands, to hit our mark, to hit our aim. This is going to be the raise and vibration that we need. It's like that inner child is just gonna, it's like gonna be like nitro. We need to use our wand. We need to connect to our flame to heal from our heartache. And that's doing solar plexus sacral chakra healing with that recalibration to the root that we were discussing. So everything's going through our heart properly, right? This is because we have to heal our heart. And when we do this, this is where things change, because we begin investing again. We begin investing in our growth. We grow. We're not growing here, but we're growing here. And it's the Pentacles energy, because remember, this is about our Ten of Pentacles. So we have to create connection. We're going to work with Spirit, and Spirit has connected us with the energy of the Priestess in order to heal with. So the Priestess is here helping us to heal the divine feminine energy. And in working with Spirit and what we came here to do, we create equality with the Two of Cups. And that's the key, the connection to with the masculine and feminine energies. But the key is it's happening within. in the unknown. Wow. And we see through our illusions, and there is the Emperor. And we restore balance through the moon. Emperor and Empress united. Wholeness achieved. This sure looks like a high voltage raise in vibration to me. And it's through the swords. We're bringing the swords energy within. We're bringing the mind within to connect to the cup. And that all is going to restore balance from the 6 to the 2. And there it is. Justice achieved. Freedom. New earth. Guys, and look, there's the Page of Pentacles. And this Page of Pentacles is connected to the indigo child and us. And there's a connection between going within, setting the child free, us, something between within and without, and the child has a gift for us. And look, the child's holding a diamond. There's our connection to Mesopotamia, the past, the Earth's DNA, our DNA, and we know a diamond is made under pressure. And look at how clear that diamond is. And this is connected to, this is going to be connected to what's happening on the new moon in Gemini reading tomorrow. And this has to do with this inner child work that we're doing. So we know, as well as not just the inner child, but the Prince of Discs here and our transformation. Now, let's just see what's here. Look, the sun. And look, there is our freedom. The sun. This is happiness. This is joy. Look, we're riding that freedom horse. We're going up, up, up. We're just riding there now. That's us riding in new earth. And look, it's connected to the 7 of Swords, our trickery, and the creation of peace. So we heal from conflict. We're healing from conflict of the mind right now in order to create peace. And that's why we're healing with the mind. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you. This is allowing us to put down our burdens. And we're going to go from the 7 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles on our spiritual path, thanks to our connection to spirit. And this is the Phoenix rising from the ashes energy. And what is this? The 10 of Vessels. You're not the Lovers. And this is why I listen, guys. When the decks speak, I gotta listen, because there's the messages. And look, it was through the Queen of Swords. And there's our victory, our new patterning. The creation of unconditional love. And it was thanks to La Luna. La Luna's helping us right now here to restore balance of the dark and the light through us and the moon. And this is connected to justice and the freeing of the masculine and feminine energies through healing from conflict. We're healing from competitiveness. And that's why the Tower came on in. The Tower came on in to free up the energy that needed to be freed up. And that's the car starting. We're going to rev up that engine, because it's time to create with love. And there is Scorpio. Thank you. And look at that. New Earth. And New Earth is connected to the devil. Yeah, we're freeing New Earth. Guys, we're freeing New Earth from the devil energies through us, through the mind. That is what's happening right now, guys. We must allow change. This is connected to our great revolutions. And we're expanding. And guys, remember, we're just like the battery. We're adding the positive charge right now to all the negativity within our lives. Look, there's not even a negative on here. This battery is speaking to us right now. All right, guys. Take care. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Tomorrow.